And yes, this is Petko Kostadinov of the USA against Jürgen Granstedt, 3-time world champion from Sweden. They're playing board 1. This is the last match. There's only 3 head-to-heads going on at the moment. And this is by far the most prestigious of them. Petko, who is ready to jump out. This 2-1 is not doing a great deal. I think you've just got to go with a 5. You really don't want to get hit. You've got your anchor, so there's no real need to get anyone else sent back. Race is comparatively even. Petko happy to bring one down, break the mountain on his midpoint, get down. I'm hearing people shouting in a language I don't understand. It could be Georgian, could be Greek, could be Turkish, who knows? Let's find out. So, okay, he's leaving the double 4-6-2. Just 3 shots. 4-1 is not going to do it. I think probably it's coming down. You might start getting into hitting, so you don't really want to put too many blocks in your board. Okay. Alright. Thinking about cube, I don't. Alright, no, he's sorry. Yeah. Oh, what a treat! Oh. What a treat! Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see me, you cannot see my very prestigious guest who you've seen before. This is Carter Matic. Welcome back. I've removed our beautiful faces from the stream.
Oh, okay.
And from up here just to try and get as smooth a ride as possible for our loyal viewers. Trying to give them at least that. So we have a beautiful matchup. Petko Kostadinov.
Oh my God! Yeah, that is a strong. Yeah, Petko, one of the strongest American players from Bulgaria, and Jürgen, the only 3-time world champion. So yeah, this is a
treat for all of us. So this is looking like he's coming down with both. Oh no, he's seeing either the slot or the hit or something in between. So have you played Petko before?
Yes, many times.
Do you have a winning record against him?
I think we're close. I actually think we're even, but I'm not sure. But we also play Chouette and stuff. Petko's a dear friend of mine. But yeah. Jürgen and I have sung karaoke ABBA songs in Tokyo. So I mean,
you know them both very well.
Very lucky in that aspect.
So here, this is an interesting position. Would you send the cube here if you were Jürgen?
I mean, it looks pretty nice, but those checkers that are stranded on Petko's 4-point. You know?
I would say they're not stranded. They're solidly anchored.
They're stranded.
Rooted.
Not when you're stripped like that.
Yeah. Just when
What's
you get
this?
a
3-2?
6-3.
6-3. Okay. Let me put the glasses on.
Yes, please do. You're not on camera, so you can wear the glasses.
Right. Because I'm so concerned about the hair and the eyesight image.
I know how vain you are. So.
Right.
All right. So. Putting one, making this point behind, so 5-3. So this is 4-2 4-2 for...
4-2, yeah.
4-2, yeah, just hit, make the 2-point. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. 2-5,
Oh.
Now this has got to be cubish.
It's already been cubed.
Oh, sorry, that was fast. Okay, I can't
Oh,
keep up
double
with you,
threes.
Do you make the ace or do you come out?
I think I gotta come out, at least, yeah. Yeah,
Well, if you're going to come
coming out
with
full,
one,
yeah.
then
You still have that nice little prime. You don't get hit with the 3. The 5 kind of makes the 6 prime. So Petko really needs a 3 here.
He's very much in the market for one. He doesn't get one. He goes either side to 4.
Yeah.
Now we get the 3. Well, the 4 is covering, and the 3 is probably just.
Yeah, just lifting.
Do you leave the?
I don't give the A6. There's
shot?
no reason, and it's really not gonna. You're not planning on trying to prime that. You're just. The worst thing that happens is that A6 there.
Yeah. 4-6 doesn't come in. Things are looking pretty bleak for the American. 1-4 coming down, and probably just keep going. So you are giving up the double 1. They're getting hit with double 1 anyway. So.
Right. So ace 1, aces, and ace 2. All right, 3-2.
There's not a huge number of numbers, but we. Okay, speaking of double ace, not for the right side. Oh, we have another star guest. Come and join us. So it's Tristan Rémy, a very, very strong French player. Some would say the strongest.
Want to go this way, or
it doesn't.
how do we want to work this?
Let me just move this. We are not on screen. I've removed various video and whatever, just so we can try and get a smooth ride. So we have two players you might have heard of. Petko Kostadinov and Jürgen Granstedt.
Yeah, two very strong players, of course.
Yeah. And it's looking pretty good for Jürgen at the moment. 0-0. Cube is with Petko. And nice 6 prime, 1 on the bar. He has 1-3.
So thinking about getting cute and slotting?
Yeah, this seems natural. Are you that worried about the double ace?
No, absolutely not.
Although, don't get me wrong, Jürgen would take a double ace.
Right. Well, Petko.
Oh, so Petko.
Yeah.
Jürgen would as well. He'd probably not. He'd take whatever, it's fine. 5-2. Do you put it on the 6, or do you try to go for something a bit more, maybe break the 7 to try and get a bit more...
I don't want to break the 7, especially if I'm giving the ace. You could just slot with the 5 and come down with the 2.
Yeah, I think it's decent because... No, I don't like that.
This is
So
a
it's
little
very
bit
ugly.
stiff. Yeah, you lose it out to big for like double 5s or whatever.
But if you put a 6, you have a lot of bad numbers with, like 6-4, for example. That would be a shot.
6-3 also.
6-3, not 6-3, but 6,
Oh, yeah,
6
down,
1,
yes,
6
yes,
2, and
yeah.
so on and so forth.
Okay, so it's a little bit ugly, but should be okay. I liked your play of slotting the front. This is a 3 and a 5, I think. Which
so
is
here's the
another-
problem now.
Well,
right?
now you got a slot and bring it into the 5, right? Though you're a bit worried about coming in behind the structure.
Right, so I think he's just going to probably play too safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so ugly. Here you're
Well, so double 6s now plays, double 5s play fine, you know, just switching. So,
double 4 is.
but you do
a
get
fun
those, you know what?
6-2 comes off and you remain ugly.
I mean, you're probably 20% gammons if you get a good baron here. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't like what he just did.
Yeah, because now it's like all big double sleeve shots.
Yeah, I don't like these kind of crown structures you get. 6-5. Here we go. Here's a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And can't even clear from the rear. So yeah.
Right, it gets awkward. Even if he doesn't hit the 5, it just comes in with the ace. It's also on.
Yeah.
So.
We got an ace. We got double ace.
Ace is okay. So here's your 4 point, right? And
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, you still can run off. You might as well make a board. Now the many bad shots. A 6-3.
Yes,
There we go.
There's another shot.
You could go crazy and hit.
No.
Double block, sure.
Triple tiger.
Right.
6-2.
Missing everything.
Okay. Bring it down. Yeah, it's not bad. You're saving gammons like that, maintaining structure is fine.
4-1.
4-1 is a bit as good as you're gonna get, but you might be leaving shots again.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
but
is-
it's only how many numbers? 6
This is by
numbers.
far the better structure we
Right.
have
Yeah,
seen.
yeah. And
There's the
doesn't
4 he
matter.
needed earlier.
Are there many gammons here?
Sadly, yes.
Somewhat.
You know,
7 crossover before.
this is 4-3.
Yeah.
All right, you can waste a pip here. You just need to get them in.
Yeah, for sure.
4-2 brings 2 off, so 3 rolls to save the gammon.
Yeah, it will be close. I guess.
Okay, he's not ideal, but you know, it gets 2 over, so it's not that bad.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
not terrible.
Yeah,
5-1.
getting to split that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
But none on the ace or the deuce is going to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
One is bad, of course.
Yeah.
But it should be fine as long as Jorgen doesn't roll a double.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, 6-5, not 6-6. 5 and 1.
Deuces are better.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Twos are
Jorgen.
better for Jürgen.
So they're using a fancy new clock. And
No, I don't think it came out.
okay. Shaking extra hard for the double.
Right.
Of course.
Because you know how that is. Yes. All right.
It's fun. I've taught kids to play backgammon as well, and it's exactly the same. When they want big dice, they shake harder.
Yeah.
I always now bring a baffle box because after a weekend of tournament, like my shoulder is sore because you know you get into that habit of like I just need.
But do you get bigger dice if you shake the baffle box harder?
Everyone knows that. I can't
Yeah.
believe you don't. Yeah.
Of course. Because Jorgen is the most experienced player
Right.
all around. You have to follow him. I mean,
Oh, we have Chaba in the chat. Hey, Chaba. Chaba is representing the Belgian team.
yeah. Saba
Good for
Daley.
Dade, yes.
Dade, sorry.
He is a devoted member of my BMAP tournaments.
Oh, nice.
He comes very frequently. He's been to I think like 7 or 8. So
Yep. Yeah, I play against him in I think it's Lyon in France.
yeah, lovely guy.
Yeah.
So 4-1. That's a nice double hit. Okay. 4-3. All right, not amazing, not bad.
All right, so this will probably be what the bounce make ace hits. Right?
Yeah, 4-3. Here we
There
go.
it is.
Boom, boom.
Ding ding. Yeah.
And you hit the one you want to as well, which is beautiful. Any 3 is good. 5-1 is a bit of a nothing roll.
Yeah, slide.
So we're gonna see some hits.
Of course, the blitzing structure.
5-3. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you make the point or do you hit? Like,
Not sure.
This
Yeah.
looks okay.
Yeah. We'll do the same.
Belgium is on the brink of annihilation, but they'll try to win two out of 2 tomorrow. So excellent. All right. So we're looking at shots here. 6s and 8s. 4-2. Here we
6
go.
hits.
Choose is not to make the advanced anchor. It's fine.
Of course.
5-4 hits again.
Yeah. I find it hard to see who has the advantage in these kind of really asymmetrical positions.
Yeah.
I think
Basically,
it's just out to the bar, right?
Black has a long-term advantage in structure, but they are trading the race, of course. So
And also those stacks on the 6 and the 8 just.
yeah, it's not tactically easy to make a board,
Yeah.
an inside board.
6-4. Ooh. Do you make the 2 point?
No,
You
no.
gotta
I
hit
think
the-
Each
it's
amended
this,
that. No.
you know,
Yeah, for
a little
sure.
flunk here, and then all of a sudden you can roll a little 4 prime ahead of them.
Double 2, that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And now Black is looking a little bit naked in the outfield here. He would have loved to play a 6 down from the midpoint.
Yeah, maybe the other one,
Yeah.
22 duplicates the 2, you know.
Well, you leave more blocks.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gotta respect the 3-point board compared with your
No,
1
no.
point board.
you don't respect the 1 and 3.
Alright. Petko's thinking this can get frisky. Race
No,
has
it's,
got to be.
it's absolutely not a cube.
No.
That's for sure.
Okay, so we're on 2-5. Anchor up and
Slotting the 4?
Slot the 4.
yeah, no need to leave shots. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because it would be a double shot, right? And then.
Double 6. This is a curious one. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's.
We just bring that down and come slot the juice or something, or bring that down and bring
Maybe
3
you come
out.
down, make the 3, and
Am I
come out duplicating 2s.
I'd be tempted to bring all 3 of them out and just bring one down to the.
I think that's
I
too
think-
easy for them to dump,
I
right?
think you have to make a board at some point.
Yeah, I
And
like
so-
the 3-point. I don't.
Maybe the 3 ends the deuce point.
Ah,
Because after all, there is no very strong board. You have a blotch inside. You are trailing the race anyway, so why not?
yeah. And as Piston says, you do not respect the ace 3 board.
Yeah.
Right, but like, okay, so. 2.
Okay.
Okay,
This
this
is
is
another
fine.
thing.
But you're
I
so
probably would. I
inflexible.
probably would do. I'd duplicate 2s. I just would. I think I'd come out with one, and just.
I think that somehow you lose some control by not letting that 15 men in the outside,
Okay.
in the outfield.
Mm.
And I would have liked to make the 3 points, so I kind of disagree, but
Is this a 2-1?
yeah.
Yeah. For Petko, you.
You can make the deuce point, of course.
Right.
And maybe it should, because why not? He's leading
yeah.
the race, and
The juice point is
Yeah,
the
because
Or-
you can
or this
also
one,
do
yeah,
this.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
fine. The
Also.
7 then means he doesn't cover his 3.
yeah, indeed.
5-4. Just coming down to the 11, I think, or just bring 2 in to make your board.
Yeah, you make the 3 and slot the 4, I think.
Yeah.
Same
like
concept as before. For me.
clearing the 8, right? You don't.
You need a board.
Yeah.
You will need something eventually. So.
It's true. Alright. 5. Oh no, I don't like this. Like the 8 point isn't really doing a great deal.
Well, also in that builder, it's just, I mean, granted, it's a dilly builder for the ace, but like,
Yeah.
I want more teeth. You have that spare on the 20.
For me, this play feels natural.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it because when he breaks with the 4, he's got problems, right?
Okay.
But you're still just clearing.
Double
right?
fault.
Yeah.
Escaping.
Any 2. Fault is 1
4,
4.
1.
Ooh.
For an slot, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not too worried about being attacked. It's fine.
No. It's in some control to keep in the 21 point.
Yeah, it's not easy to defend against those.
2 3. Ooh. You're making a point somewhere. Which
Right.
one?
I
This
think
one.
you're making this one.
Yeah. Seems fine.
Yeah. Especially with 5 men behind the anchor, you are always lacking some flexibility.
Yeah.
All right. Jorgen has teeth now.
So has made a board. Do you respect the 2 3 5 board?
Yeah. A lot.
Okay, so this in shift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't leave too many jokers.
Don't leave anything if you can.
If you can avoid it.
6 3.
Not easy at all. Not
Ooh.
easy at all.
Yeah. I don't see much better.
Yeah.
All right.
I have Julie Tavo, who takes photographs of commentators.
Yeah.
It's a great pastime.
Because we are so nice.
Yes. The swimsuit issue. It's coming out next year.
Well, I need to make one. I'm collecting them when I have 12 commentator photos. I'm going to make a calendar.
No, there we go.
I'll sell it through the French Federation. It'll sell at least 3.
3 million, you mean?
That would be nice.
Oh, this 5-4.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
not bad. You have a decent
A
board.
fan is probably a cube.
And the 2-6 is a
Yeah.
fan, and the cube is coming.
I don't know the race, but it's maybe a drop.
Yeah.
The race, you can count quickly.
Because he's covering with 6s and 4s.
4, 6s, and 9s, right?
Yeah,
That's
so
a
it's
lot.
got to be closing in on what, 23, 24 covering numbers?
Yeah.
And even like small ones that don't cover, you can lift the blot, and you still have to come in, and you still have to get a shot.
I think it's a drop.
Yeah, this feels like a drop.
There is some gammon. We don't have a perfect board either with black.
That 5 anchor really lends it, even because he only has one more outside, so.
Jurgen lets it go.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
So, okay, 2-1. 9 away, 10 away. Yeah, I don't think we're going to adapt too much. Maybe Petko will be a little bit more aggressive with recubes.
Autos!
2 4.
2-4, yeah.
Okay, we're making points.
Sure.
5 and 6. Yeah,
Running
Right
away.
away.
Right, so run away.
This is all pure theory. We've seen this before. 5 6. Running.
Yeah. Running with a better board.
Yeah, you can play to the 8, but
Yeah.
since you have a little
A little better board, you get a
Yes.
little more volatility with that 5-1 though.
5-1 is hitting probably just 1.
yeah. Otherwise, it's not very.
It's not the worst to do the double hit there, I think.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like to keep 6 men on the 13 point.
Right.
Also to strip the 8. It's
Yeah.
a lot of concession.
I would say like 9 times out of 10, it's not correct to hit loose on the ace point.
Right, but sometimes you just get that.
You get the itch.
It's just, it's like, bring the zone! And here all of a sudden now, Jorgen
Jurgen is,
has 3 back.
yeah, but he's also got an anchor, so he's all right. He's staying in the game for a while.
Right.
Unless like he gets something silly, like 4-5. Playing pretty quiet, right?
Yeah, it feels like this.
Okay. 4-3
Alright.
hits and brings another one down. Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
You need some material here.
Yeah.
That board is looking pretty empty, and especially when you got a guest, you need some furniture.
Right, something for everyone to sit around the table.
Yeah.
Alright.
3-5. We're making towers. 2-3.
Yeah. It's not that easy. in
Well,
fact.
instinctively, you'd make the bar.
Right.
Yeah,
But you can also make the 20 point, or you can also make the 10, so you can hit. So you
I
can
think this is okay.
Yeah, I think too.
4-2.
Run away
Yep.
again,
Yeah.
Try again.
leading the race. You run.
But
4-3.
Jürgen, of course, is a professional,
Yeah, four.
and hitting and stepping up.
Yeah, he won't see a ball like that and leave it alone. 2 and 4 again. Petko's favorite number this time.
Yeah.
He chooses to remake the initial 8-6 configuration. I like it, a purist. 4-2.
4-2. Okay.
Of course, you make the 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 point.
For sure. There are quite a few returns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex says the 20 anchor is stronger when the opponent has a 4 point, and he is absolutely correct. But you know,
All right, step up to your quadruple shot.
Yeah.
Michi calls it the Kieran point, obviously after the beer.
Yes.
And before you correct me, I know it means giraffe, please. At home. All right, 2-6.
Oh,
I think you
interesting.
eat. You just eat
Yeah.
because you are trading the race. And
But how do you hit? The 7 comes from the 2 comes from the 7, but do you bring one down or do you come out?
no,
you
no,
break
no.
the midpoint?
Yeah, you break the midpoint. I think it's more valuable to keep the 7, and otherwise you have too many blots around, and
Yeah.
so 13 to 5 has to be the move, I think.
I don't know. I'm not seeing. Hitting just. How many blots are you going to put in here?
That's a lot, but that's not a big deal since we are already trading the race.
Yeah, I
And,
feel this isn't that bad.
No.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
The builders are kind of still in that area. You've stripped off your mid anyway.
Well, we got 1-6. Do you run?
Yeah.
You run? Put a spare on your mid.
Yeah, I prefer the spare on the mid, I think.
You got
Yeah.
a weaker board and you're really lacking flexibility. Moving towards a board that Tristan may or may not respect.
Yeah, you would like to keep that man on the 20, but
As an aggravator, but you also don't want to.
you have to place a 6 somewhere else.
And then you can just slot and
but
play
maybe
natural play.
maybe to 14 and 6 to 5 is not that stupid actually. Just some trying to grab some flexibility.
Yeah. Apparently Kirin is a Chinese
Yeah, I
mythological
think
creature,
this is
according to
fine.
Alex. I also know it is the Japanese for giraffe. But, Alex Ashagan in the chat is saying that the Kirin point is named after a Chinese mythological creature. So for your
Okay.
enlightenment.
All right, we can have Michi come to the stream and.
Yeah, I don't think is Japan playing this round?
I don't think so.
No. No, they're probably off. I don't know. Do the Japanese team like have an early night, very serious,
is
wake up
this-
motivated?
Oh, is he taking a picture? Yeah. Okay. Deciding if the.
I am Petko was taking a picture.
I believe.
Even
think
though
it was
it's
Jürgen.
streamed.
I think it was Jürgen who took the
Okay,
picture.
okay, because it's streamed, and I know that Roberto Litzenberger is also filming it for his channel.
Right.
So if Petko chose to take a photo, it would be slightly redundant. Okay, so we're in a pretty traditional holding game here. How far away from a cube do you think? After this?
We're quite close, actually.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel.
I was gonna say we are very far away, but
24 pips or 24 pips?
yeah. So this is a cube. This should be a double drop, I guess.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't have the
so-
race, of course, but
There's so little contact. Jürgen
Yeah,
is happy to
Jürgen-
let that one go. And we're back to a 9-point match.
yeah.
9 away, around about 50%.
I have to compute this. Wait a minute. I have to check the Kazaros table.
Right.
Okay, 4-1. Do you see any of the extremely strong players do the 4-1 slotting play?
I
I don't know.
do that sometime, but not against
Not against Jürgen Granstedt?
Basically, I do that when trailing the match.
Yeah.
Or at you can do that at DMP or something like that. But otherwise, you have to have quite an edge. I think.
Yeah. I think it's great. I do it. I don't know. Especially if it's not a particularly serious match.
Yeah.
It's fun. You do it for fun.
Yeah, it's only 40 mistakes or so. It's not that huge.
Yeah, and you can regain the equity if you're playing against someone you consider weaker.
Yeah.
You put them into a strange position they don't know, and yeah.
But that's a common mistake to consider everyone weaker, you know.
Yes.
And which is not the case.
Of
usually.
Course.
Unless you are.
Unless you are pretty sure.
Unless you are Dirk Schimmer or Mochi or
yeah, for
whatever.
sure.
Are you commentating?
Yes, we're commentating.
But where is
We've
it
got
shown?
Pekko and Jürgen, huh?
Is it on YouTube? Or?
Yeah,
It's on YouTube?
It is on the WBGF YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe now. Smash that like button.
Why have a problem?
So,
Let me know if Denmark is being.
Well, Denmark will probably be next round. Well, if Denmark gets their act together, Denmark will be next round. But
We're first.
are you first?
all right. So we have a.
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay, I thought you lost the last round. No. Okay.
Okay, Carter. Eyes on the prize.
Oh, sorry.
We
Yes,
have
sorry, my good friend Morten Holm just happened to be.
we have a funky loose hit on the juice from Jürgen, which has provoked a cube.
Interesting one.
I like Pekka. Pekka, we play a lot of cash games, and these are the positions where it's like certain numbers are so close.
Yeah.
And I know. This is how this happens. It's a gateway drug.
I like the cube, but I think it has to be a take still.
Yeah, there's so much play in this.
Yeah.
It can go either way.
And somehow the priming perspective is not that great in the white side because you break the 8 point already,
Right.
and it will be difficult to make the 7 also. So and it took. Well played, I guess.
Okay. Hits on. You said it was
Makes
difficult.
the eight, hits and makes the eight. Just like,
Why not? That's how you win tournament.
Yes, indeed. 4-3.
oh, but now he's got the advanced anchor, so.
Andy's got an extremely pure structure. Double 3.
Extremely pure because
Minimalist.
4 or
Minimalist.
back. And nothing else is moved.
Yeah.
What is purer what is purer than a void?
Right, exactly. That he's going to start screaming into if he gets trapped beyond the prime.
All right, so 3-1. Ooh. Well, I still think you'd make a 5. Although,
I mean,
it's so rarely an error.
right. So,
Now you're committing to the back game. And
Yeah.
well, but you're getting a little bit of assistance, right? So with the 5 on the 6, yay, the double 6s now, which would have blown you apart.
Oh, yeah. What's this? 1 and 2.
1, 2.
Just go up to the 22 point, right?
Yeah, 6 to 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
6 to 5 for
6 to
sure.
5 has to
Typo,
be.
Yeah. And do you leave the blood on the 15th?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's scary,
No, yeah,
but
I think I would have.
this
step
like
up,
now
up.
like 4-3, you get to play even 1-3, you get to play little down.
No.
Yeah, it's not entirely obvious if you make the. What back game do you prefer? Because it's easier to circulate if you step up, but you also for free is kind of better. So
Right.
it's not entirely obvious, and it makes the pure play, of course.
Yeah.
Is this a 2-1?
It's the 2-1. I like hitting on
Yeah,
that. On
I
this
definitely-
One, you're unhappy if you improve the anchor.
And by the way, I'm really
Is this a 2-6?
So yeah, it is a 2-6. I
Oh,
didn't know you
nice.
could do that.
Okay.
I'm really interested to see how you're going to handle that kind of position because he's such an experienced player and such a pure player.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right to give him any timing with the hit, so here we go.
Okay, so Jungi's gonna super blot here. This seems fine. You make some structure. Double 5 is now a little bit weird. 4-1. Ooh, I think you want to hit here. You don't want him to make a structure.
Well, I mean, also the 4, it would just go
To the
to the 8,
yeah.
and so you're kind of like,
3-4. He's in where he wants to be. Yeah, this is a pretty nice roll for Jürgen.
Very strong backgame now.
Yeah. 5-1. That one is.
No one the aces, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nice time to get some structure. There could be a bit of counter priming here. This goes a little bit fast.
Yeah, I think the six just comes out.
Yeah. You don't really want to hit, and you need to get out.
Yeah.
Maybe you go all the way with it, right? And give them 3s and 4s, and so.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't feel like going to the 6 is going to be as advantageous as you need it to be.
Yeah, I like it. To 11 point.
Well, coming down with 2 and slotting structure is tempting. But yeah, I think you're probably correct. You got to get those guys moving.
Right. And
I think because you really want to make the 7 point. So.
right, and also that you've got the connection still with the 6, with the 15, but do you? You know, do you?
All right, 6-3.
So the 9 point, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no real benefit in hitting on checker, so sure.
Not at
Right,
all.
you're hoping that your opponent rolls some weird, cracky.
So that's a 5, right?
5 and
Yeah,
a
it's a
1.
5-1.
Yeah.
So you hit and make the point.
Yeah. That's nice. Double 3 is a fun one now. 1-6.
1-6 is
Like-
okay. It's the 2-6 that would start getting
yeah.
problematic, you know.
He still doesn't have enough there to pose any kind of structural
Is
problem.
that a 6-3?
It is a 6-3.
Alright,
It brings 2 down.
yeah. The counter prime is being primed.
1-4. And the ace, okay. He doesn't have 2. No, he's got a few okay aces, but 3s are great. What's this? 4 on glare.
4 and glare, yes.
For something.
Yeah. We do occasionally try out the concept of the mystery dice.
Right.
To keep the commentators on their toes. It's, rolled it out at.
Yeah, otherwise
4,
it's
6.
too easy, right?
Yeah, of course. 4-6, double hit. Pretty good. Let's see what we get. 4 and 6. Fine.
It's good to come in on the 4,
Oh, yeah.
because you're gonna.
1-5.
I guess
So 9 again?
At the back, right? Another 9.
I think we're seeing some pretty kind of back game master class.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Getting on the 21 is a must, I think.
Yeah, you've got to mobilize those checkers. Like the blot on the ace isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
It'll just get hit. So it's going to recirculate. So it seems fine. Seems fine. Okay. 3-2. You would have enjoyed making the 9, but that's not happening. Do you just leave blots everywhere, or no? I don't think you can.
Not with that 3 structure. It's
Yeah.
kind
3-5, sure.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
make a move. 6-2.
of, yeah.
Yep.
6 is forced, pretty much. 2 comes down, sure.
All right, all aces in 5-2, right?
3-2.
4 point,
sure.
of course.
Yeah.
Nice. Now we got a nice 6 to play. 1-6.
It's been so long I realized the cube is active. You know, it's just.
It is such a shame when you find yourself in a bad game and you haven't sent the cube, because then you have the difficult decision.
Right.
I'm not sure about that.
This is a little bit tricky.
1, because you lose every 6s.
Right, but maybe he's just preparing to clear before that board gets even stronger.
Yeah. It's not. It's never easy, that kind of decision.
So annoying though when you make it even, or you may keep it odd and then you roll the double where you're like, I could have just cleared both points.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 6-5, 6.
6.
Oh,
5,
it's shot
6-3.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is terrible numbers, and also 6-1. Basically, you don't clear from the rear.
Clear
But,
from
but it's
almost
okay.
the rear.
But it's okay.
6-1 survivable.
Yeah.
But,
But 6-3 and 6-5 are big.
Yeah, but you get fun double 4s and things. So. This thing like 4-5. Making the ace points. Fine, that's not what you want to do. Yeah, I think
Also,
if we're-
if you play this one, double 5 is a big problem, right?
yeah. Double 5 gets ugly really quickly.
Double 5 is very dangerous.
1-4, I think, just yeah. Just, flooding the outfield. 1 and wait for it. 5.
5. Okay.
Okay, very good number, of
Yeah,
course.
clearing the 8 is huge here.
Yeah.
And
Double 6.
Maybe it's a cube now from. No, cube is already stamped.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
It would have been a cube.
It would have been a cube, right?
But
We found a new spot. All right.
No, I like that. Like the general rule is you wait until you've only got 3.
Are,
three
you-
aces
are
to
you
clear.
making the ace? You're trying to get that 7 point a little easier to clear.
no,
You and you are stacking the 3-point cards out.
yeah, but I think it's okay in that
Yeah, you
precise
just-
position, because you have to clear that with 6-1
Yeah,
or
Right.
whatever.
Right. And the board is his board is just getting stronger and stronger.
Obviously there are bad numbers, but I think it's fine.
And generally speaking, we don't like to put anything on the ace point because
Right.
you're lacking your checker otherwise.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely worth considering. The problem is that Jurgen has too much, like enough time that he won't have to break off the 2-4 game.
Yeah.
You know, even with a double 6, he's got a little time.
Double 6 is not happy, but
No. Double 6 is his worst, but again, it's. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I like this.
clears from the rear. 3 and 1, I think this is.
Here's your prime.
Yeah, you don't love stacking one on the end.
Yeah.
But
I
you,
don't
you
know.
might be getting a shot pretty soon, so. Alright, the 2-6 is
But not
nice.
now. Yeah, and you would have been so frustrated if you kept that checker outside, right?
Double 5?
Double 5. Make the 3 and the 2?
Not sure, because you can also think to saving the gammon sometimes.
Yeah.
So maybe you do that exactly, and keep that phantom.
Right, the
backgammon.
Phantom 4, right?
I like it. I'm not sure you get out with that one. I think I would play 8-2-3, but not sure, of course.
This is the lovely bride of Petco. Sonia. Well, yeah.
Alright, 3-1.
He's trying to get a gammon on Jurgen right now. It's tied 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay, 6-2, 6-4 brings it into
It's
6.
in very good shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not winning or anything, but good shape.
All 6-3, okay. Stays okay. The Jurgens got himself a nice little board there. 5-1, slots the front, distributes.
Yeah.
Go 6-5. Petco's just needs to tiptoe through these tulips, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're discussing vocabulary, Michi's vocabulary in the chat. The 2 to 6 point, the 4-point board is the beast. 3-point board, no, the 5-point board is the beast. 4-point board is the
Double
barrel,
threes, okay.
according to Michi. And I know that he calls the 6-point board the double-decker bus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, here are double 6s, so this should save.
This will save a lot of gammons. It's worth keeping one there.
Yep.
It's only really the big doubles that leave a shot right now, I think.
Double 4 is the best one.
Yes.
Oh, double 4.
Yeah, even it out and peel. This is.
And now every ace is almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, except double ace, which is
Well, I don't know. 3-1 points,
4-3.
4-1 peels.
Okay, so not everyone.
Yeah.
It was kind of an overstatement. Just 6-1 and 5-1, but in fact.
2/3. 2/3. 2/3. Can we go 2/3 on this?
Okay. Okay. So he's staying.
Yeah, it's not that dangerous.
I think pretty frequently when your opponent's down to only
But
8
here's that
checkers,
3-1.
you like to move.
Yeah.
Can make the point, or he can. Yeah.
You could just leave him alone, but I think this.
Yeah.
This lends itself for.
This is a double 4, I think.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have to run.
Right, and he makes a board if he doesn't, and he still saves anyway.
I think he
probably.
should run, in fact.
Well, how many numbers? You got,
Combination
6,
5,
5,
and 4.
and 6, 4,
5, 4.
5, 4. So that's six.
But then you got to hit.
Right, but also you're really not giving up much gammon here. I don't think, even if he rolls the set. I don't know.
Has to be closer. I'm not sure.
I just hate to give that up. I just like, come on.
Yeah.
You know, and it just makes your board so pretty. You know, you're like, look, I've got.
There's no point having a pretty board if there's no one there.
Right, exactly. Well, if he's already gone, it's kind of a pain. But then you may as well just flip it to 2, right?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think you're
It
winning
would be-
enough. And he
I don't know.
rolls the 4-2, and he would have
4-2 would have
fine.
not mattered. There would have been no
And he would have
shot.
run anyway.
Yeah.
And his pretty board would have not done much. Yeah, this is 4-2.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, turned around for Petco. Can Jurgen stop the raw? But he's playing on.
7 away, 9 away. Let's go.
Oh, Jurgen's playing on for the win.
Right. Well, you know, you don't become world champion 3 times without squeezing every drop of equity of your position.
Alright.
But it feels mathematical, yeah.
Like, how many 2-1s are you expecting? Alright. No. Jurgen says no.
Alright.
Oh, we got the 2-1.
Yeah, it's
So
possible.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's
9
not.
checkers.
Yeah.
Not without cheating. Okay.
Well, but these are being transcribed, right? And there may be side bets on error rates too.
Oh, maybe.
So sometimes it's better to not to play it out, and you can kind of get little niggly mill of points.
Yeah, it is possible it's being played for BMAP as well.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, especially from Petco.
Yeah. But what rank is Petco? Is he what, G1, G2?
I think he's a G2. I mean, he qualified for the team without any play in because of his ranking.
Generally, G2 is strong enough to get into most national teams, I think.
Unless you're Denmark.
Sorry, G1 or better.
Right. Sorry, kids.
All right, 6-2. Ooh. You're making the 7 somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're having to think.
And yeah, and then you split from the back. But I think you play the 6.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Look very natural.
Right. So the 6-3, 6-1, you'd rather make the 5 than hit, but okay.
No, he's having a think. He's got time.
Yeah.
What's Petco normally like on the clock? Does he like to burn through it, or?
No,
is
he usually doesn't get time trouble. You can see already he's got a 4-minute advantage on Jurgen.
Have you played either of these, Tristan?
Not here, but a lot of time, yes.
I'm sure online many times.
Yeah. And Jurgen, I think I played him in many tournaments already. They are both gentlemen. They are both very nice guys.
And also very I love good ambassadors to the game who when intermediates come up and they're like, hey, what, and they'll explain it and they'll be patient. Whereas there's some people who are just like, why would you play like that? Ooh, you know, and you're just like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I met Petco for the first time today. Lovely guy.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I bumped into him outside the ladies' tournament room.
Yep.
And 1-6 comes out in and hits, sure. 5-1. ugly.
Yeah, and I don't want to come in on the 5 necessarily with all the wood coming down on me.
Maybe you each know. Is
Uh,
that something?
like behind the anchor is. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it's
guess.
necessary.
Yeah, but somehow there is a lot of builders,
Right.
so it's not.
Yeah, you can the awkward numbers.
There's a lot of builders, but you can only really use the builder from the 6. So you don't really want to break your 7 point to make the 8.
Right. I think this is fine.
6-2, making 5.
Yep.
5-4.
Well.
You're coming down, and then you are thinking.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. It would have been a fun double 5.
Little side shot.
All right. Oh, 5-1.
Yeah, here's the 1.
And the 5 is.
To the 8, I guess.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of really ugly stacked positions today.
Right, but you don't want to slot. You don't want to trade the.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this fan.
Found it. Nowhere near a cube, I don't think. Oh, nice. You managed to knock the checker off with the dice.
5-4. Oh well, I guess you're slotting it anyway, kids.
Yeah, I was floating something. That's for sure.
Yeah. So all 4s and many 3s. Not that 3.
Right, many 3s, but not that one.
Yeah. Pick your 3s. No, I don't like.
That's a little too frisky.
It's a little bit too spicy. So 1 and either a 2 or a 6.
2-1.
And 1, I think this may be a position when you break the 22 point.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you need to come out that little prime, and you have an edge on the board.
Yeah, I don't like this. It's
No, I don't like that move either. But
It's a bit stiff.
I think I played 22 to 21 in that position. Strangely enough.
Alright, this 4-3 is another dog of a roll.
Yeesh.
Like, he's gonna flood the outfield against that board? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think maybe you just go to the 6.
Well,
You know, well, I mean, you don't want to give too many of those. Okay, if you do that, where's your 4? Just it gets to the 12. Yeah.
could you even be thinking about a cube here if you're Jurgen?
I don't think so. I think I mean, I understand you've got this 4-ish prime in front of them,
Yeah.
but you're stuck.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. What we got? We got 6-4 that hits, and that's it. Though he'd take double 6 as well.
You also take double 1s.
double 1, he'd take double 5. Maybe not double 5.
Double 5, you're not sure.
Right? Yeah.
But there is also
So
some.
take double 3, double 2, fine.
Yeah.
That's a 1, and it's not a double 1 because he hasn't moved yet. So
Right. He would have been doing some movement.
One what? 1-3?
one mystery.
Because 1, I think, with any 1 almost, I play
it's
to
up.
the 21.
Correct. Yeah.
So why not? Unless it's 6-1 maybe,
Yeah.
but 3-1.
3-1.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. I like
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's fine.
Seems reasonable.
There's a lot of material, but not much flexibility to use it. 4-1, you make the 12, right?
I think so. Yeah. Don't
You
wanna let
can't
too
play
much.
too loose.
Yeah.
Right. Those fly shots end up being super painful.
Mm-hmm.
43. It's the
4
2 point.
Yeah.
2.
I think so. 4-2.
4-2.
Oh, it's 4-2. Okay.
So again, a little bit top heavy. 6-3, beautiful. Just come out.
Double 6 is a hit.
Right.
And 6-5. So 3-4. Now you point one ahead. Or on heart if you. prefer.
Right. However you want to.
And no.
2-5.
Okay.
Bounces in, bounces out.
Yeah, that's a really good roll.
Yeah. Sure it is.
No,
5 you have to get out.
5 and then
2 and
slot it 2.
Yeah, for sure.
6-2.
That's a
Hits.
hit.
It hits.
It hits, and I think you take the hit, even though there are many return shots here.
Yeah,
Sixes
look
and ones. Sorry, just the ones then. I thought there were more. Double two.
Okay. That's a 20, of course.
Yeah, come up, sure.
This, yeah.
Yeah. Is it worth keeping the goalkeeper back there?
I think the race should be pretty. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I suppose with any fives and sixes, you want to be able to run out from the back.
Yeah, you have a race at least.
Yeah.
I want to try to count it, but
Right.
you have
It's
a
like
race.
30, 50, and I'm like, never mind.
I know Jürgen is one of the fastest counter in the world,
Really?
if not the one. Yeah.
Wow. Does he
It's like-
actually count, or does he keep a running count?
No, he's not doing a running count.
Oh.
I don't think so. But he counts this. It's less than 10 seconds for sure.
All right. That's impressive.
Nice 6'5".
Yeah. It is quite satisfying doing the 6-5 slide.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, indeed.
Have you seen Stefanos?
No, not for a little while.
Enough of it.
Someone asking about our illustrious producer, Stefanos Oraklios. Okay, 6-4, sure.
So I don't know the race, but I know that Petko didn't cube. So it has to be
Right.
quite close.
Yeah. 6-1. Yeah, probably not breaking your anchor.
So, what is this? Yeah, it's not that crazy. It's like 10 pips, 9 pips.
Yeah, Petko's starting to make his board, so it's getting a little bit more dangerous if and when Jürgen has to run off.
6 what?
6 and 1, I think.
Yeah. Because I think 6-4 he will get out. So
Yeah. If he has enough race to say, so. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure that running counts are particularly useful. They just use a lot of mental capacity.
yeah, I do that. So I choose my side, but
Well, he's doing it anyway, so we should probably take a shot at this, right?
Certainly if you want to.
it's 90 for white. It's easy, and that 44. And 91
Yeah.
for
Probably
just one pip.
Yeah,
Alex
easy.
says white's up 9 pips. Alex, are you transcribing this? Fourth.
Wait up 9?
At which point?
Right,
Did you-
exactly.
did you-
Yeah, that's a
Wait,
good
sorry,
point.
you're on a delay, buddy. We're looking at other things.
Alright, 5-2. Yeah, make a board. Jürgen's running up with Morgeni all sixes and most fives. Oh, maybe not that far. 5-2, he's. Yeah.
Now you start thinking, maybe.
Yeah, he's got some wastage.
I mean, I'd rather have get
crunch.
1 point or 4. No, you're never going to get 4, I guess, right? But 1 point or.
You'd have to be spectacularly unlucky to lose a gammon here if you're
Right.
if you're Jürgen, and even more so if you're Petko.
Yeah.
So
Right. The 1 point.
the Beneshu sequence. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
Bill Roberti used to have a crying booth, and it's like, here, give me $5, and I will rate your loss. And so many people think, oh my God, this is an insane
Yeah,
parlay.
it was 25%.
And he's like, that's a 2. Let me show you an 8. And you're like, how is this person backgammon? And you're like, here's the sequence. And yeah, so.
Oh dear. So 4-3, we are running.
Yeah, but this one is a cube now.
Yeah.
Because-
do you take it?
What is the race again?
Alex?
It's changed, right?
I think.
I'm seeing lots of 9s in the chat.
Okay. If it's still as close as it was, it should be a take. But you have to.
This feels like a take just because also the awkwardness in the Baron, like you don't want to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no bad numbers here. 5-3.
You eat and you close the tree, I guess.
Yeah, sure. If the race is close, then yeah,
Yep.
makes sense.
You only get it 1/3 of the time,
Mhm.
basically, and you don't win the race as many times.
Mm.
He's looking, he's just saying, okay.
And
That makes sense.
and the 6 is open, so you can
Right.
you have some life after death, you know.
We have a 5.
There's some
and a
death.
3. 5 and 4.
Let's see if there's any life in this.
Nope.
That's a rare cube for sure.
Yeah.
Already.
This should be a drop, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
And Petko
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
His hands are all over the clock. Okay. Where's the pause button on these ones? I haven't used one of these clocks before.
Right in the center.
Okay. Okay, so 4-4, 7-point match.
Right.
It's good.
It's still 50%.
Yes.
Right.
According to the new Kazaros record.
That's good. We've had an 11-point match, we've had a 9-point match, now we have a 7. Let's see if we can keep going through. up
Right
until
down
the
and
end.
down to.
To DMP as usual.
Yeah. 6-2, okay. Split down. Grand classique. 3-4.
Yeah, of course.
Not tempted to hit on the ace.
Yeah, no, duplicate the 2s. Here comes the 5 points.
Yeah. Indeed.
6-3.
Oh, cute.
Anchor. Oh no, there's an anchor. Yeah.
Yeah, anchor and
Anchor.
Itching.
Pauses underneath the back. Double 3. This is a pretty nice
Hitch.
one.
Yeah.
Hit and
Go to
then-
the 15, I guess, just to not give too many rolls.
Right. The 6 response is going to be annoying anyway, right? Oh, so 6. Okay, so if you do this, yeah, it's kind of duplicating the 6s, right? The 6 is
Yeah.
hit, 6 is hit, 6 is hit.
Looks unnecessary to me.
Right. It's a little bonusy.
It's just the aesthetical approach. You make
Right.
something pretty, but it's not very useful. I fell for it many times.
Right. Okay.
5-1. Ooh. This is.
Especially 'cause
You gotta
it's the
hit.
one-
You gotta hit.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you probably just don't want to spray too many bloods around. Yeah. Yeah, I can get this. We have a cube here? No, I don't think so.
No. Seems
No, there's no market.
advanced anchor. It's not, you know.
I don't see real cash on it, basically.
No.
What is the market buzzer?
I don't know, but you're.
We're about to find out.
Okay, double 5?
3-6.
Okay, so 4 prime.
Yeah, making bars.
Yeah.
Or making the. You can make the 15 point, which is
Yeah,
fine.
this feels right.
No, you can't.
But Petko's got some responses here.
But
He didn't make that.
yeah, no, it's fine. You can hit.
Yeah.
A little bit of counterplay. 3-5.
Speaking of counterplays.
Yeah. And you resist the temptation to hit on the ace.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because it's just such a better builder over there, right?
4-5, in and out, sure. 6-2.
Oh, fun.
You run?
Go into the double shot, 5s and 2s, I guess.
Yeah.
Seems right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least he's not making anything in his board.
Double 4? Yeah, oh. Yeesh.
Ooh.
So you slot the 5 and you make the 2 point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put the teeth in, pray.
1 and 5. Hits? And continues, or
Do
do
you...
I think I do this, yeah. If you're gonna come off with like a 2-5 or something like that.
6-4 in and out?
There is some gammon in that position. Like 15,
4 and 1.
20% or something
Right.
like that.
Okay, he's made the 5 prime.
Yeah, the cube's already been turned, so.
Yeah, the market loser comes late.
Alright, yeah. Petko's gonna make sure that 13 point doesn't just get to jump clear. Oh, 2-1.
Or he's just gonna.
Is that 2-1?
It's a 2-1, and he's. Oh.
I think
Right, responses.
I think
A6, 2-6, 3-6, 4-6.
I think you break the 9, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
you have to be wise at some point.
3-4.
Okay.
Making 8. Or do you step up here?
No, you just...
I hate leaving the goalkeeper when there's that much ammunition there.
Yeah.
Right, but look at this 5-1 now. You've got a shot and you've got a decent board, right?
Yep.
True.
Jurgen really just hopes to get him off the ace point so he can start dumping bodies behind him.
And double six. That's turned out pretty
that's,
well.
Bad timing.
1-6.
Cover.
Yeah, and just move along. Sure. 1-2.
So, probably hang back and just split, right?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of quite ominous numbers, threats against that blow.
Right, but they come at a price, right? Oh,
Not all of them.
that price is kind of paid
But
right now.
is that entirely obvious? Because you can also.
But you can also clear that.
Yeah.
But with all those plots outside, you might want to go hard on the gammons here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already cubed, right? So, wow.
Yeah, but somehow, yeah.
You're looking at quite a few bad numbers if you just go and stack on the 7.
Yeah,
Right.
also true.
This is fine. But any fan just really jumps up the gammons.
Well, he's looking, right?
Yeah, it's a difficult move. It's not obvious. Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
I don't love this. 5-1.
What are the bad numbers though? Some deuces?
Yeah, double 4 is a bit nasty. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, the double
2-6, for example, is
2-6 is not.
it's not great.
Yeah.
You're dumping bodies.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. Pekko's happy to wait. Not like he has that much of a choice. 6-2.
All right, now the rubber's starting to hit the road,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, indeed.
You have to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, well, you're just stacking up your ace point for the winter, and
Yeah. To such a horrible degree,
Uh-huh.
and then
I'm still leaving shots.
right, and still even shots.
Okay, so this is looking like there's not many shot levers. 6-3, fine. Another one on the ace. 6-3, I think, is the only shot lever.
Yeah.
But the gammons are disappearing a little bit.
Yeah. It's,
Double 5.
Double 5.
And I think,
yeah,
yeah,
6 to
that-
1. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but with that missing 3, now you've got some really even double 3s.
Ugh.
Oh no, double 3s doesn't.
No.
But double 4, double 5, double 6, 6-2.
Yeah. A
Many.
lot of numbers.
5-1 is a
Not
good
5-1.
one.
Yeah, no.
You clear the 6, I'm
Yeah.
pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure.
gotta clear.
You don't have enough gammons to do anything else.
Yeah.
And how often do you just regret it if you don't?
And there's still space on the ace, so you keep going, it's fine.
There's always space on the ace.
So it's a beautiful thing when you stack your ace point up so much it meets your 24-point anchor.
Oh, look at this double 2s. Is it worth it to take off the 4?
Yeah.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't
You
take
really don't-
any chance here.
Really? You just want to clear?
No. I just
Rip.
clear the 4, the 5. I mean.
Oh, you just want to peel the 5? I think I just rip. I mean, you've got a little bit of that slimy equity. You're not leaving. There's no shot leaving number next roll for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
So you get, you get 4 checkers. Oh,
But that roll that is not leaving number,
right,
it will be a lot on next roll.
right.
So I don't know.
Okay, 5-2. We'll see how close he gets to the gammon.
Right, exactly. You're gonna be like,
Uh,
5-2. Yeah. Remember, he would have had 4 extra checkers off right now.
5-3. 4-1. And yeah, a miracle gammon. 5-2.
Do you believe in miracles? Right.
Greek dice.
He's just kind of stumbling around here, Petko.
Yeah. Well, there are a couple of freaky gammon or two.
Yeah.
Not now.
No,
Not
it's
now.
okay. Yep.
Alright,
Petko's
6-4. We're going up 2 by 2.
Yeah. So thank you guys. I'm gonna get some rest.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Good luck for tomorrow. Thank you for your contribution to the commentary team.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Cheers. Take care.
Okay. So, we have lost the French contingent. It is,
Well, we still have part of the French contingent, don't we, James?
a little bit. I'm not fully accepted.
Oh, are you? That's
No. You know, there are some stereotypes which are justified, so it's fine. 6-1, okay. Double 5 makes the 3.
right. Also
6-2.
6-2. Yep.
Yeah,
Down.
better than running. After
Right.
the double 5 for sure. 5-2.
Yeah. Split. Come down.
You're not that worried about a blitz with that board.
Right.
6-2 again.
Yeah. Here's the 5 point.
Okay, it's gonna be tough to move this prime forward though. 4-5. Can't
But the fact that you have it, right? You know.
Oh, you're certainly happy.
Right. And now also like 5-3, 6-2 hit.
6-4.
6-4. Yeah.
Okay, total dominance of the outfield.
Right.
But Jurgen has pretty good dominance of the infield. So double 6 does not hit. I just run around. I think the cube is a bit optimistic. Double 6 is very optimistic.
Wow. Right.
He could go for something ambitious if the blitz plays the ace and deuce, but you love getting that checker out.
Right, but when you do it, if he comes in 3-4, you're just kind of sitting around. Whereas in this case,
Yeah,
this feels like a Petco cube. This feels like,
So is that one of his traditional ones?
yeah, it's
Leave it alone. And now you might regret it. Double 5
right.
is
Oh yeah,
pretty nice.
Would have been horrible to throw that cube there.
And bang, and the market's gone. Okay. Chaba says that when he hears me speak English, he thinks it's a French accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. I think you cube this, and I don't think you can take it.
Yeah, it's definitely been cubed.
Why are we disconnected? That's
Take.
not what I like.
Oh no.
This is not good. Why are we disconnecting? We have reconnected. Okay. Hopefully,
There wasn't a big gap.
yeah, okay. Luckily, they're playing very slowly, so
Right. Deliberate play helps with commentating.
Okay. 4-2. All right, we have the cube. Cube is here, and I think the. I don't know. I don't think you pass this. You're getting hit.
Yeah. Yeah. This is.
Yeah. 6-3.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Oh, maybe.
Maybe the hit. Maybe not.
No, it's not coming. But maybe the dump to the ace.
Yeah. 1-3 doesn't come out.
Right. Yeah.
So 1 goes to the 6, and then
They just go to the 5, right?
Yeah.
This is fine.
3-4.
Okay.
Stuck him on the 3, maybe.
Right. Yeah. You can clear off the.
Once again, no hit.
Once again, no hit. But see, you could do this. It just looks cleaner if you do off the 6,
Yeah.
right? Put that other checker back, Petco.
5 on the 6 points, not gonna help that much. So I guess it's fine.
Yeah, there's no shot leaving number, right?
No, I think Jurgen. Yeah, leaving seems fine. You don't want to make it so his little number is that good. Like 1-3 would have been nice.
Right.
Okay. So 4-2. Yeah.
Alright, little itsy bitsy spider, one little double.
2-4. Okay, this is. Whoa.
Yep.
Okay. Just stack up the 3 again, sure.
Oh,
and here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Right.
go.
1, 2.
And rip them.
And now all of a sudden somebody has a race lead.
Yeah, 6-1. Okay, he's unloading that heavy 3.
Alright, so it's.
So
No. Jurgen's not even gonna
it's,
count.
at this score, I think you're going to be a bit circumspect about your recubes.
Right. And leading, right?
Yeah. But even so, like, how many checkers? I can't tell how many checkers Jurgen's got off. Black checkers on a black board. It's tricky.
Right.
4 and 3.
3. Okay.
Okay, so 8 checkers and 10 checkers. No, 10
All right,
checkers. 10
Jurgen's just hanging around, waiting.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while unless you can roll something spectacular.
But
Or if
Petko
if
keeps
Petko
missing.
Petko keeps banging up those aces and 4s, and then maybe we'll get a little recube. Yeah, I went through a phase where I sent a lot of stupidly aggressive recubes leading scores.
Oh, double 3s. How
yeah.
that's a backbreaker here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be tied up. 5 away, 5 away.
Indeed, 5-point match. It's good. We're going through the numbers. 2-3. All right. Double 6 will change things.
Double 5s probably would even change things, right?
1-6 will not change things.
Nope. 5x for Petko.
5-30. Yeah. And still needs a chunky double.
4s are better.
That is a 6 and a 5. It's not bad.
Oh, wow,
It keeps the dream alive. Doesn't 2 and a 3. Okay, so double 4 or better. There we go. Double 5.
Wow.
8-4.
I mean, he didn't
Snuck
become
it
a world champion repeatedly by rolling poorly.
Oh, it's in the wrist. It's in
Right,
the wrist. People think you get a backgammon by reading books. No.
Right, well, I mean.
Okay. 3-4. Just spin that.
Alright. At 3 away, 7 away. Petko's got to be careful here.
4-5. Do you hit your anchor here?
Huh. That's interesting.
At this score, I like the anchor. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. You kind of are controlling the outfield tempo. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think like the default action is to hit, and you got to find a reason not to.
Right.
Double 5.
Here's that reason.
Yeah. I think you're pointing on the ace.
Right. It seems like everyone's making the ace today.
Or you make the 3 and you point and you hit loose on the ace. But ooh.
So often XG likes the ace point made, and I think that's tainted a lot of people's game.
I think you just sometimes see kind of intermediate players, and there's some that just. I played against a player, and I think it was the French national championship, and he had this kind of mania for hitting on the ace.
Yeah.
Like even if there was no reason, even if it was
Even if
difficult,
there was
and he needed to. I thought there was one that he had like a double 4, and he managed to swing one around from the outfield just to hit on the ace.
13-1. Such an annoyance. Okay.
Okay, but this seems fun. 5-1. You'll take it.
Yep. And scooch up.
Yeah, like the alternative is what, slot to 7.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
why would you do this? You made the ace. You're not going for a
Right.
priming
You guys
play.
both made the ace.
Oh, Oh, that was Dan Rivera, legendary backgammon is beautiful man. Looking very tanned, actually.
No,
Didn't recognize
maybe he
him.
came here a little early.
Ah. Like they're the stereotypes that the British people are pale and pasty, and it's a well earned stereotype.
I mean, your cloudy days are
You got to work at this pallor.
right. Exactly. This doesn't come naturally.
I mean, we
This
fear,
comes from decades in coal mines.
generally we fear the sun.
Right.
Right. It's
God, I hate giving up that point, that checker on the 13.
yeah, it's not ideal.
Maybe it's out.
Okay.
Right.
Seems okay. 2-3
Yep.
doesn't do a great deal.
Shoot, sweet.
But you can stack up that eight point
Right.
pretty nice.
And now what? How many pick and passes do we have here? That's
That's
not one of them.
5-2, you're just gone, I think.
Right.
But actually, I think I prefer 8-6.
Yeah, 8-6 just looks more thematic,
Yeah,
right?
getting a little bit of duplication with because we got 4 covers.
Right now, the 2 that hits.
And-
Oh,
and
well,
double-
the 2 has
the double
has
two.
friends. He brought friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Is there an advantage to making the 5 over the 3 here, and leaving a shot?
A little bit, but if this feels right,
Yeah.
you know, now that you've got checkers on the 11, you've got some really good numbers to make the 5.
As much as Tristan would disrespect this board, I think.
Speaking of disrespect, here comes the 2-6.
2-6 from the bar, but version
Right.
2.0. 3-6 from the bar,
Oh, wow.
and
What a junky 6.
yeah.
Alright, yep, feels like this. Some dancing numbers, some nothing numbers.
And 3-1 is a
That's a dancing
dime.
number.
And I think you can probably cube here.
Yeah, you're down 4 points. You've got some slimy making the 5
You got
point.
12 in the zone. Like
Right.
your board looks ridiculous, but it's good. It's strong. You got an anchor. Your defense is pretty sound. Your opponent's got a blow on his board. I think the cube
Yep,
is,
here it
is
is.
pretty good, and you got to be a little bit careful.
Jurgen's
what to
grabbing.
say. Jurgen is.
Oh no, he's contemplating. Okay.
Yeah. Because at this score,
Right, you don't want to take the cube that gets it tied up.
yeah.
But also get him to 6 away. The pass. So
Yeah, so he could play that as backgammon go.
right.
I don't know. I don't like this cube. No, I don't like the take here. He's hot favorite to make the point or to make a point in this board.
Yeah.
You got a blow. You got your ace point made as well. So your counter prime action is gonna suck. He's got the 20-point anchor, so it's even less counterplay. Race seems pretty close, but
The race actually may favor black.
yeah.
Owens are in the weird spot back, and he's only got 1 back versus the 3 back.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it would probably be a 4-point board, right?
Yeah, so you're kind of counting on coming in and bouncing out like quick,
Right.
or like getting a rare shot if he rolls. Does he have anything that doesn't recover that?
There is some containment though, that checker on, on the 20, on the 21, or pardon me, on the 22. That's a cute little. Hey, what am I doing here, Pat, buddy?
True. Yeah.
All right. Well, some time is being spent here.
Why not? He's got a whole 4 minutes 19 on the
Yeah.
clock.
Okay. The take.
Okay. And
All right,
Petco
Petco.
takes it.
Tie it up, baby.
1-2. Here's one that doesn't cover it, but he does make a
makes
point.
the 5, which is probably a preferable point.
Yeah. 6-3. Dances.
Fans again.
Now the regret sets in.
Yeah. The 6. No, the 6 is
Yeah.
not here.
But making the 8 is pretty nice.
Right.
This sees with daylight. 1-3. No, he's dancing around that block.
Okay.
Double 4, which still doesn't cover, and it's
No, but that's adorable.
that's pretty nice.
Wow, any thought to transfer and then you have a 6 to play instead? Okay.
Okay. 5-3. All right, does make it out. He doesn't cover.
All right. I think I probably would have played a little bigger, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, but the 2-1 is.
2-1 is a double hit, I think.
Is it though? You may want to just lift it because the pain you feel.
Yeah, leaving that many
Hit with
blots
the
around.
deuce and with the 5 against the
oh,
5-point board
yeah.
is yeah.
And with another 2 blots in the outfield, yeah, it's probably a little bit big. But it's so ugly. You got those gatekeepers in your board.
All right.
It's,
All right.
he's looking at
He's
it.
like, come on, baby.
So what could possibly go wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortune favors the bold, but not this time.
Yeah. 1-3.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have hit. Oh,
Yeah, it does hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure, yeah. Another 2 could be fun. It's a 1 and a 2. So now I think.
Now you have no
yeah.
choice to get but to double hit, right?
Yeah. Okay, 5-3. We have an unplanned bag game. Double 4 is. Ooh. Yeah, this is fine. And now this is a little bit weird. 5-4.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All the way, right?
Yeah.
4 primes are longer than they look,
6-1, but not that long.
right? Wow.
Alright. I'm gonna say we're not gonna see a recube for a little while.
Correct.
I know why we're playing this kind of position for the match.
Huh.
Another dog. You move to the 6 and just shuttle up a bit?
Maybe just come into the 4, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I always wanted to try this.
Hello.
You always wanted to try commentating, Roman?
So, who do we have on the chess? On the commentary table?
So Roman Friedman here to try to do this.
To do this.
Okay,
Okay.
well, welcome, Mr. Friedman.
Jürgen Granstedt,
I'm Petco.
three-time world champion.
I have to know shit.
Yes. He's shifting on Petco, trying to get the gammon for the match.
I think he's playing conservative. Makes sense, yeah.
You have that weird spiky structure of the back game. It's a bit off.
Forces him to break a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just going to be shifting, so he's not destroying it, especially because he's got that checker there on the 20 that he's going to be able to probably jump free with.
Yeah, 6-2.
6-2.
This actually works
That's
well.
nice,
You got
clean,
double
yeah.
fours, which are the
That's called
nightmare.
natural, I think.
Yeah, no, double 4s would be a little painful.
Alright.
Right. He has to be like a little bit like Houdini here, you know?
Indeed. 6-1.
Oh,
we have a shot waiver.
No, this is not what Jürgen was looking for.
No, not at all. Not at all.
think he's
guess
got to go
it's
from
that,
the back.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's nothing else otherwise. You'd have to
Leaving
go
fours and
twice.
sixes.
Horrible roll. Horrible.
Would it be worth doing
Also-
something that duplicates threes? I'm not sure.
Well, I guess the
That's a
thing
jinx
is
right there.
can hit and cover.
No.
Oh, he misses. All right.
2-1.
2-1. Yeah, bring it down, sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's worth it to make that 5-point.
I don't know. You really want that 5 point. Any hit, you're gonna need
Right,
to try
but
and
you're
contain
really gonna have.
I think Petko has a lot of life left.
it. He might disagree with you, but we'll find out.
6-5. If he rolls out again.
More space on the ace, as we always say.
You
Right.
move from the front or back? Oh, double.
Double six.
From the
I
back.
think we go from the front.
And cover. Right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now there are some tricky rolls.
Right.
Don't
Some
count them out
fours
yet.
are pretty brutal.
5-3. This is a lovely roll. And now it's just
It's only 6-5.
6-5 and yeah 6. No, double 3. No, double 3 is fine.
Double 3 clears. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Oh, Jurgen's thinking, hey, I do have a
Yeah.
cube over here.
it'd be a shame not to let it go to waste.
Right. Oh, look at this.
He's not going to go for the big play.
That's smart.
Right. And there's a bunch of shot leaving numbers next roll.
Yeah. 2-5.
Here we go.
Yep. Jurgen's like, okay, I don't get the gammon. Taking risk anyway. It's not favored to hit the ace if I leave the ace. I do have some numbers that are sets, just clear.
Oh.
I think he's going to
I've got 2 minutes and 54 seconds to think about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're winning enough gammons to make it worth playing on. I don't think Petko can take this.
Right.
On the off chance he rolls an ace.
Right? Yeah, it's one of those tricky ones where you want to take away that equity, but
Even
if the player feels frisky, all of a sudden you could be looking at the 8 cube.
What's the best roll?
Well,
What's
the
arguably
A
one-one?
cube is automatic.
Oh.
If he recubes to 4, it's an automatic
Right,
A
exactly,
cube. Yeah.
right. So you're that's what you're doing when you roll the 4-3, 6-4.
What's the best roll?
4-5.
I guess 6-6, right?
Yeah, well,
Double fours. Fours
Yeah,
are better,
yeah.
right?
Any double. Like
Yeah,
literally.
literally
any
any double. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, failing that, anything with a 1 or a 2 is really good.
All right. Minute gone.
Yeah, it's worth thinking about because
Right,
it
because
could
that
be the
is
last.
match,
It could
yeah.
be the last decision of the match. Yeah.
The question is, what's the point, right? Why take the risk?
Well, the point is that exactly you can just play for match, and you've got some sets, you've got some pick and passes, you've got some just
Double
rolling an
one.
ace or a 2, you know.
Double one,
I'm
one of
conservative
these
either
doubles. I think you just.
Oh, is it double ones?
It is double one.
Maybe take 2 off. I think you take 2 off.
I don't think so because the gammon
It's
isn't
just-
the gammon isn't worth that much.
I mean, what's the whole
Also,
point
you-
of this,
you
right?
can
Is to
just
get the
shift-
gammon,
yeah,
right?
Just shift it, right? But it's a 3-point board, right? There's still 2 checkers that need to come inside.
3-6.
Right.
There's no gammon.
It's
Not now.
Well, that's the whole point.
Right. Well, he'll still wait.
You would have had 2 less checkers. Let's see.
Nah, I don't think that would be enough. I think I would have cashed it.
1 double, maybe 2 doubles. 1 double.
6, 2 doubles. Needs 10 checkers left to bring on. 5-2.
That's good.
Unless he rolls like many 2-1.
Maybe flunks.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Alright. 10 forward. Crawford for the Swede.
Yeah, the 3-time world champion.
Thank you.
Of course,
Thank
Roman.
you. How did I do?
Thank you.
I needed some work.
Beautiful. Come back whenever you want.
All right, we need to go upside down. We'll come
Yeah,
back.
it
and
takes
then,
practice.
Well, take something else. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Take care, Roman.
Yeah. This time of evening it takes caffeine.
Right, yeah, it is a marathon, not a sprint here, so we're
Yeah.
trying to trying to give you good, colorful commentary, not repeat ourselves,
Indeed.
still make it interesting.
This is the fourth match of the day. It's
Right, yeah, right around match 3, you start going,
start flagging.
right.
All right. Oh, I love the 4-1 slot. It's excellent, and it's immediately punished.
Right, well, you
Well,
know,
at least it's not the double 4. The double 4 is.
yeah, we're seeing a slot again here. I love, like, when Petko gets into this mode, yeah, baby.
5-1 double hit. Yeah. Oh no, he's on the
Yeah,
bar.
yeah,
Sorry.
no. Jurgen's trying to withstand the Petko onslaught, but it's a hit and a cover.
Oh, beautiful. And also Petko is well aware that Jurgen has a minute on the clock, so if he can do something complicated, force a mistake,
Right,
I think that might be a decent strategy. It's the one resource he has.
right, but Jurgen is so good at these positions. I've seen him get into serious time trouble and never time out. So.
Well, it's the worst blunder you can make, and losing on the clock.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, look at this.
No, cheeky little slow play.
Right, he's like, what? I lose 1 or I lose 2. This really doesn't matter to me.
5-1 hits.
Yeah.
All right, Petko does have the stronger board. 1 and 6 comes in. Bam, hits again. We love it.
No.
Oh, Roman's back for more. The sucker for punishment.
3-2.
Yeah, get back on the hot seat.
Right. Can it be contained? Yeah, it can be contained.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can also make the 4-point.
The 4-point is nice. You better structure.
Look, he's looking at this.
And,
Yeah.
and you maintain your midpoint, which is useful.
Right. And you already have 3 checkers back, so.
You equalize the board.
And you unstack that 6. All right.
How would you move on?
Well, it's DMP.
It's DMP. You're not afraid of gamblers.
DMP, you get to play some fun plays.
Oh, look at this fly shot.
Whoa! All right, 3s are in demand. And we get a 5 and a 3.
All right.
And that's just gonna hit.
Yeah.
And let's see how many we can get sent back.
Right.
Double 2. Oh. Oh. You step up.
You gotta step up, right?
And then make the 11.
Yeah,
Or do you
the 11
swap
seems
the
reasonable.
9?
You can also just go in all the way, right?
Yeah, why would you want to stay back on the juice here?
Because he doesn't get to just play freely. The 6-4, for instance.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems pretty nice. Upgrade, trade in your 2 old used anchors for shining
Right.
you 18 point.
Speaking of shiny points,
Alright, nice loose hit.
3
Threes
is
are-
pretty crucial.
Yeah, it's a double 2.
Double 2s, dear God.
Ooh.
World champions are world champions.
That's how you do it. It's how you do it. 3,
All right,
4.
he hit it. Is that
And
another good 4?
He's not dead
Right.
yet.
Nope. There was a fat lady. She's warming up, but she isn't singing quite yet.
Yeah.
All right. You
All
got a
right.
pointing number there, Petko?
Yeah.
He does.
Make that point. Try and buy yourself enough time to roll
Right,
out
to roll
sixes
the
and then
ace,
ace and
the
6.
6, the ace, the 6.
We have a 6. Oh no.
All right, and 5 probably hits here, right?
We have a 5.
There's the 5.
There we go. Although the 8 point is nice, but I suppose it doesn't communicate with the juice point very well. So, like hitting.
I feel like you're hitting. You're just hitting. Maybe even coming down. You need a little bit of time.
That seems
All right.
okay. You keep your structure. Maybe make him crack a little bit earlier. Double 6. Jurgen fairly happy to stay on the bar if you can't roll a 3. 5-2. Okay, now I think the hit. It's alright. If I say something bad, you don't have to hit.
Right, exactly. Sorry, violence is just our mode of communication here.
We are men.
The American commentators are just kind of a little more prone.
Yeah, that's why we took the camera off. We do a bit of rough housing.
Right, exactly. We
commentary.
legal advised us that we should take the camera off. He said situation.
What a roller coaster game.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
the A3.
Wow. Petko just cannot catch a break here.
No, they're just pummeling each other like 2 punch-drunk boxers.
Right, and look at this little gem.
1 and 2. Do you go all in for the back game and do the banana split?
It's available, right?
Or you could come in and just do 13 to 12. Just go for it. At this point, what have you got to lose?
Yeah. That's interesting. Right.
Who has better timing?
Black.
Black. Yes, by quite some
By a
margin.
lot.
Therefore, the 1-2.
Yeah. Then go crazy. Like,
Go crazy.
If you're doing it for beat 'em up, maybe don't go crazy.
Right, yeah. How do you want your PR to look? Yeah.
Oh no.
This is definitely going to be the BMAP play.
I don't know. Sometimes beat 'em up does
Yeah.
go for the kamikaze one.
Is this double six?
It is double 6.
All right. Well, it looks like
So
there's
we've got two checkers moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not touching your big beautiful prime. 2, 3. All right, and 3 slots. Sure. He's holding. He's looking for some 6s. What's this? 3 and 2. And 2 and 3. Olivier Dubuteau there with a vital
I
contribution.
saw it.
I do want to get him co-commentating at some point. His English is spectacular.
He does get shy on it, though.
Yeah. He did it with Bill Riles in Monaco. It was a joy.
All right, here's the 3.
All right. How many checkers can Peko get sent back? Can he go for the back game? 1, 6.
All right, he
This
gets
is
the
good.
pop.
Yes,
Come on out, the water's fine. Oh, I guess we're hit, right? But you have no covers. You got. Wow, you got to come out. That's
Yeah.
6. The 5 prime in front
for
of you.
sure.
Such painful.
That spare checker on the 22 is doing nothing.
Definitely come out.
All right, Petco.
All right.
Good luck, sir. Yeah, he just knows.
He's
he has
toying
to.
with us. He's toying with us.
He knows he has to. All right, Petco's still thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And now Jorgen gets the how many do I hit?
I hit. Ooh, I don't want to hit any really. I'm just gonna let him gently crunch.
You can hit the back of the prime, right? That's cute.
You know where you can hit 2.
Right.
2 on the bar, best by far. The falafel's saying one of them. Double 4. You'd have taken a second anchor. 6-2 can point on the juice.
Yeah, it
Or it can
breaks the prime, but it's maybe worth it
or
here.
just hit loose on the juice. Sure. Like, well, what are you scared of?
Right.
And then we find out.
Right. The double 3s is just kind of like, oh look, and a hit.
4-2. All right. Yeah, I think this is a decent play, just to kind of try and destroy his timing.
Yeah.
Slotting the back of the prime with the hit is not too bad.
All right, he's got 2 in the air.
Because as soon as you do that, and when he comes in with all of them, which he will, the only checkers that can go anywhere are inside his board.
Right. Containment is huge.
Yeah. 6 and 3.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes for the hit. I like coming down to the 10. Sure.
Yeah.
Now there are some pretty nasty.
So
like
many crunchy numbers.
Double 2, double 3 is the worst. He's
So-
already.
Okay.
He goes for the beautifully timed triple back in.
Except how
The
beautifully
flat
timed you
tickets.
get.
Yeah, but here you actually don't want to
man.
be there because he's going to be just exploding his board to try and get
Right.
some timing.
All right. I guess keep it slotted. Oh no, you can make it. Oh no, yeah, you keep it slotted. Sorry.
Got the broken 7 prime. Now the double 2. Yeah. And I think you've got a
Switch. Yeah, you can't afford to get trapped back there.
trapped. You've already got 7 checkers.
I know. But now you've got. Oh, look at this double 5 2.
Oh, the legendary 7 prime.
That's freaking hilarious. All right. There's no one on the bar, so everyone's going smaller.
Yeah, ooh. Okay. What do you think Petko's winning chances are?
1% or less.
No, it's 8%, something like that, because you really haven't killed the check. Well, now.
Yeah, now you.
Now you're getting underwater.
Yeah, now. Although you got a 3-point board,
You do.
and you can actually make a 6-point board here.
Right. The sequence you need is something along those lines to
Yeah.
start.
A 6 and glare. Double 6.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so finally Jurgen doesn't get an amazing roll. 6-1 and still can't leave.
Wow.
Fives are the bad number now for Petko. 1-5. Oh yeah, five.
Glaring number, right?
Yeah, fives are just bad. You want 4s and 6s but no 5s. What's this? 4 and 2. Happy to go.
All right.
For the viewers at home, Carter is making some lewd gestures.
Well, I was speaking to another American, and it looks like we didn't have a very successful run this particular series of games.
Yeah, they may be aware of the Petco situation.
I have a feeling Petco may be one of the only people still breathing. That's the problem.
And breathing is a kind way of putting it. He's very much on life support. This bad game is gonna be tough. 1-3. Yeah, sure, hit. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not afraid of much.
The containment here would be dreadful. 6-3 doesn't hit. I don't even know if you'd rather hit sooner or later. Probably sooner.
Yeah.
You got nothing at all.
Right. It's going to be one of those
Double
hit
2.
and then desperately, desperately try and contain.
Try and keep hitting.
Yeah.
2 and 1, like clear.
Nice.
He's got a nice 7 stack and a 5 stack.
Right. But they don't fall hard, right?
3
Only
and
2
1.
dead checkers, though. That's impressive.
Yeah, but does he have enough time to build anything with
No.
what he's got?
Of course not. I hate when you have to root for your opponents like jokers.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, maybe now you're getting to that point where you gotta offer him a 2, right?
Double 4. Yeah, he can make a 6-point.
Oh yeah, you can make the 6-point. Wait, could you have?
He can make a 6-point naturally.
Right.
You play this very quickly. 4 and 3, I think. Just make
Make the what?
make the ace.
Yeah, there you are.
Make the 1.5 point. That's fine.
Right. Make the board 5-2.
2.
Wow. All right, just go to the 11.
Yeah. We have a 2. We have 2 2.
We have lots of 2s. 2, 3.
Yeah, careful what you wish for.
Right.
Okay. 1-3 fans. 2-5.
Right. 6x. Okay. 6-3.
6-3. Yeah.
Doesn't build the board.
There's not much at all.
Still 8%.
It's gotten a little higher. But it doesn't matter. Jurgen just needs to win the game. He doesn't need to get gammons.
Yeah.
Right.
1-2 still can't make his board.
All right, so 2 high numbers could possibly give Petco a shot.
Oh my word. Here we go.
All right.
This is it.
The 2 comes with a combination.
Nope, he goes 3 and 1, but he can't make his 6-point. 8% seems a bit high now. 2-1, sure. Now there's no bad numbers for Jurgen.
No, not yet.
But Petko is stubbornly making his board.
I have a feeling it's not going to matter.
3-1.
Oh, 3-1. Okay, so you got the odd. You've got the odd.
Oh, that
You
can
got the
tame, that can
5.
tame
Wow,
a
There's a chance of opening up right here.
Let's see.
It's high, right? So,
Not as
oh,
high as you.
but not. Yeah.
Me.
3-2.
All right.
Oh, he's ready.
Here's
He's
the
ready,
moment.
ready for the
I
shot.
believe this is the last. Oh, I see a 2.
Look at it go! Look at it
He's
go!
got a 1 there.
2 and a 6.
That's it. All right.
Well done, Jürgen.
Okay.
Alright, thank you very much, gentlemen.
Yeah. Cheers, James.
Carter. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
Get some rest. Rest those vocal cords.
Oh.
Next game, I do this with you. I talk accent. Sounds more,
Sure.
logical.
Sure. Sure. Make it happen. Make
And
it
then
happen.
English guy come also. We do it together. He not know.
For sure.